I've unmuted.
Debbie Does Home Loans. With access to over 30 lenders, she can find you the best deal according to your personal situation. Best part is, you won't pay a cent for her services. Call Deb on 0449 909 133. The mortgage broker who puts the fun back into finance. DebbieDoesHomeLoans.com.au. Station sponsor. Sitting on the couch watching online movies.
Okay.
Sitting in your kitchen or at your office, listening to your favourite radio online.
Just clean that.
US broadband internet provider.
It's better.
Internet services to homes and businesses across
All
Australia.
right.
Sign up today to get a 6-month discounted internet plan with no lock-in contract.
I lost my headset.
Activate internet at your home or business. Go to
My knee got caught on the cable
Station
and flipped it.
sponsor.
You recognize
30 seconds.
Think fast.
F. Face.
Check their face. Has their mouth drooped?
A. Arms.
Can they lift both arms?
S. Speech.
Is their speech slurred or confused?
T. Time.
Don't wait. Call Triple O now. Think fast. Act fast.
The National Stroke Foundation.
Welcome to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air with International Psychic Medium Lesley Spaliviero, and welcome to my show. We're live across the world, including Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, Facebook, a live 90.5 FM radio station page on Facebook as well as Omni Studio and iHeartRadio. And we're here every Monday night from 8 till 10 p.m. doing free mini readings. And I've got Ellie here. Say good evening, Ellie. Hello. And we just want to say thanks to John for the gentleman from the smorgasbord. He always introduces us to our show or into our show. Good evening, John, and thanks for everything. We'll chat later. Thank you. So if you'd like to have a free mini reading, then come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. Like I said, we're live across the world. I love to use my gift to help people, and I don't use any cards. I don't need to use any cards. I just use direct messages from Spirit, and I'm already getting hot. Ellie's got the aircon on, and I'm already starting to heat up. I can already feel the energy in the room. Yeah, we might have to open up the door. And I was fine until we just started to do all this stuff. But yes. So it's show 136 here at the station at Alive 90.5 FM. However, I've done 459 live shows here between the other radio stations and home shows and Psychic TV, as well as I did a special show last week on Thursday night called The Abandoned and Haunted page. They came on the live with me and we spoke about when they took me on the ghost tour, or ghost investigation, I should say, which was pretty cool because I ended up talking to a ghost. Believe it or not, you need to go back and watch that show because it was amazing. We played the video, the actual audio of what happened when we went ghost investigation at a certain particular location. That's secret. I cannot say where it was. I wasn't allowed to advertise as well because it was a case of vandalism and things like that. So it's quite important that we keep it secret. I will be going out with these guys soon as well, again, in another secret location. But until then, we can't say anything, and we'll probably end up doing a live after that one as well. But if you have missed that show, it's last Thursday's show. And it was a special edition with the Abandoned and Haunted page. They were grateful and for me to come out. So I was happy to share the gift back with them and the respect back to them to get them on air with me and or get them on a live home show with me. And it was such a good evening because we spoke about things that nobody would even know about with, different types of equipment that you can use to, listen to ghost words or whatever they say to you. And they said my name twice. I couldn't believe it. They said my friend's name. They said everybody's name. They even knew exactly how many people we had there, which was 9 people. In the room, we had 8 at the time, and then there was somebody out going to the bathroom. And they knew exactly how many people we had in the room as well as how many people were outside. So it was pretty cool. And if people are still skeptic and they don't believe in ghosts and things like that, I think we need to change your mind because there definitely is something on the other side. Because if I'm a medium and I can get messages from past loved ones, and they're all validated here on the show live. There's no pre-recordings for my show at all. Everything is done live, and it's always without any tools such as tarot cards. It's always just direct messages from spirit. And so I'm an international medium, and I do relay direct messages from the other side. If you're just joined us, I've been here for 136 live shows. However, my forte is in with the remote viewing, which is when you come out of the shower and the mirror is a little bit misty and you can see the little bit of mist there on that shower mirror, and then it all starts to fade off, and that's how I see everything. It's not a reflection of me. It's actually just everything that spirit is showing me. I also believe that everybody has a spirit guide, and that the spirit guide will show people if they want to, if they know how to use their gift, because everybody has this, they just don't know how to use it. But your spirit guide will show you past, present, and future, which is the psychic side, which is what I have, as well as your past loved ones will come through and they will stand on my right. So that's why I look to my right for everything. I don't really look at cameras or anything like that. I try not to, especially when I do my private readings. I don't want to look at cameras or at the person. I just want to look to the right to see what I get, because on your left brain is your logical mind, your mind that's listening to me. On your right side of your brain is your subconscious mind, the mind that does everything for the body, keeps the body in order, keeps the heart ticking, keeps the brain functioning, the blood flowing. However, that's the side also that talks to past loved ones, and I believe that splitting those two up, and me being the messenger between the mediumship side of the past loved one and then going into the past, present, and future, which is the psychic side, is kind of like there's a difference, but there's not really a difference. And I can sometimes, get it wrong, but most of the time I get it right, and that's because I trust my spirit. And if you're an up-and-coming medium or psychic, or a psychic can't always be a medium, but a medium will always be a psychic. There's a difference. Sometimes the psychic can't, relay direct messages from spirit from your past loved ones. It's just the way it is, or maybe their gift doesn't allow them to do that. I don't know, but anyway, we'll go in and say good evening to people on our Facebook page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. That's the main page. So come over to that page so that we can see your questions. And once you have a question answered by me, is what Spirit draws me to. So Spirit draws me to your question. I will read it out on air, and then I will answer it on air live, as well as Ellie. If Ellie, my producer here, she will capture your validation. So type in capitals validation and then post that up on the page, the same main page, and then she will pick it up and read out the validations as soon as you write it. But it's best that you just write the validation all in one hit. Don't just write it in different segments and answer my questions or whatever. Just write it all in one hit, because then that way you'll be able to see, we can speak it, or, what is the word I'm looking for, Ellie? We can say it out loud, or Ellie can talk it out loud. I don't know. What am I saying?
So I can read it out.
Read it out loud. I can't even think straight. I feel like there's a dementia patient already here. Someone that's had issues to the brain, like a brain injury. Let me write this down. Now I feel a bit more clear now that I've said that. And this person actually has difficulty with swallowing. She also is a female, and she also has issues with saliva coming out of her mouth. So if there's anyone on this show right now, and I don't usually do my shows and do little things like this. I normally just pinpoint the person and go in and do the reading. But I just feel like this energy is really quite strong, and she's had heart issues before as well, and she's also had issues with the breathing. So the breathing is quite shallow as well. Yeah, I'll leave that there. I'm also getting 16. I can't stop now. 16 and 7 and July as well. I'm also hearing Marianne, Mary Lou, Marilyn. Bless you. Marilyn, Mary, an M name for a female. I don't feel like it's a Michelle. I just feel like this is a Mary, or it's an old-fashioned name. It's an older name, not a more modern name like Michelle. And I'll leave that there. Bless you, Ellie. That's Ellie's third sneeze. She started before we even went live. Poor girl. Anyway, let's say good evening to some people. So we've got Michelle Coburn on here. Yes, 24/7. This lady is on my page. She's amazing. And we've got Joanne Howard. Thanks for joining us. Amanda Gordon, thanks for joining us. Karen Riley's always here as well. Most of these people that come on my page are always here. Thanks for joining me again. We've also got here Marge. Marge, good evening. She's from Ireland. Haven't heard from you for so long. Debbie Weeks, good evening. I don't do the questions straight away, guys. I just want to introduce you to the show so that you can pull in spirit. If you have a loved one that you want to reach out to, say it in your head and tell them to come through so that I will answer your questions. If I've missed your question, just repost it again, please. I'm going good. Thank you, darling. Yes, okay. Abandoned and Haunted. It was so much fun. We appreciate your time. You're welcome there, Teresa, John, and Chad. Thank you. Trish, Tip. I can never say your name, Trish. Tipru. Good day. My mum just wanted to know, does her late husband has a message for her? Okay, we'll start with Trish. Okay, what do we get there, Spirit? I'm getting 18. Actually, did your mum also have any of that description what I announced before? If you didn't come on to the show a couple of minutes ago, then let me know and I'll read it out again what I just got before we even started. But I get the number 18, 9 and September for you, and I do feel like September was a significant month for you. Birthdays, anniversaries, memorials there. I'm also getting pain in my right ovary. Is that you, or was this mum, or did mum have issues with the female plumbing area? Because I do feel like that mum had, like I could see her cramped over or curled over, and this is an elderly lady curled over. And I don't feel like that she's had this properly, and I say that out loud, like inverted commas, properly diagnosed. Or it's been misdiagnosed, I just heard. Does she have issues with her right knee, like arthritis or anything in the knee? Because I feel like even though her late husband is on the other side, I do feel like he's more worried about her than what she is worried about him on the other side, because he's fine. He's, doing well. He's fine. Nothing between them was missed. He's saying, I see everything. And she also, I see her like lying on the side on the pillow with her crying herself to sleep. He's showing me that. She's still doing it, he said. Crying to sleep. And I also see the sorrow in the heart as well. I feel like this was a broken heart. And he's saying when you it's really hard. When I've got to see what I see, and then I've got to try and put this to the audience and to the listeners and to my Facebook viewers and everywhere. I've got to put it in some format so that it's not incriminating on the media law as well. But I see him with lack of breath, and I see him in he's saying a stretcher, but I feel like this was either palliative care or hospital bed, and I just feel like this man was like he's in fear, because when they show me when the blankets are pulled up, there was fear there and there was sorrow there from him as well. I don't feel like this man was ready to go. I just don't feel like that he wanted people to fuss over him. So he's saying, no fussing for me. No fussing for me, please. He's got a sense of humor as well, and he didn't like to see people cry. So he wanted it over Red Rover. He said, I didn't want people to be upset to see me, like he didn't like that. He was a bit more vain, he's saying. I'm also getting the number 23 around him. 2 and 3 is 5 in the month of May. What does that mean? Did this man have dark hair? Did he also have dark eyes, but beady eyes? Like, how can I say it? When they not protrude out, but they were like, like if he just had that glare, he said. His glare, the glare on his face was like on his eyes would just penetrate through. He reckons he could cut a hole in a wall with his glare. It's funny. Did he also have bless you, like a ring like a what do you call it? Like not a signet ring, but a it's like a ring with a symbol, like a letter on it, or like a letter or something that he got when he was younger. It's a gold ring. And it's not a small skinny ring. It's not like a wedding ring. This looks like to me that it was a bit more chunky, a bit more thicker than normal, and looks like it had like either a C on it or it was I don't know how to explain it. Like I'm trying to draw it, but it was like this. I don't know what that means to you, if you can see that. It looks like the letter C, but I don't know if that was just the pattern or I'm just seeing the pattern. But it looks like more of a dress ring, this one. Who got that, or why is he showing me that? What was the significance about the ring? He's saying the gold ring. He keeps saying gold ring. Significance. There was something about this this man. I feel like he had his heart on his sleeve, and he didn't hold back with his words. He's saying my mouth was zipped, but when it opened, he said I could crack the air with a whip. He said my words were strong. Words were very strong. It's like he wouldn't say much, but when he did, it was like, wow, that's powerful, like he liked to not to give the shock therapy to people, but he liked to actually say, this is not how it is. He was a very black and white person. He did not pull any punches with anyone. And did he also have an issue like with a vehicle? And I don't know if this is him or I'm moving on to someone else, but I see a vehicle where it looks like he was either pulling somebody out of a car, or I don't know whether it was a punch up, or he was helping someone, or he got attacked in a car, or something about a vehicle where there's people like, hysterical in a car, and looks like he was either pulling him out or they were in some scuffle or something like that. Is that him, or is there someone else, or was he helping them? Because it's, you can imagine what I see and how I see it. Sometimes it doesn't make sense. It's very blurry sometimes. But it looks like he's in a vehicle and he's on our side in Australia is the left side of the vehicle is the passenger side. So it looks like he's opened up the door. It looks like a white vehicle and he's got his head and body through, just trying to get through to the driver or try and help the driver or pull the driver. I don't know what's going on there, but it looks like, but he's standing up. He's still standing up, and he wasn't a small man. He was quite a tall man. And I'll leave that there. But the message for you is to look after yourself. He says, you haven't looked after yourself since I've gone to the other side. He says, I want you to look after yourself. He goes, I'm more worried about you than you of yourself. It's time for change now for you as well. This is Trisha's mum. Time for change. And I don't know who that vehicle or what that scuffle was or what it was going on with the car, but I'd still see him. He's showing me, he's pulled the car door open and it looks like he's in there. Maybe someone's having a heart attack. I don't know, in the car. I don't know, but it looks like, and it doesn't look too violent to me. That's why I can't tell if it's a scuffle or he's just trying to help somebody. But I'll leave it there. But the anxiety for you there, Trish, you need to calm the farm, lovey, because he's worried about you as well. You're worried about your mum. Your mum's worried about him. He's worried about you. It's like this chain reaction. So it's like time for change for all of you. So look forward to that. Christmas time is it'll be a little bit sad, but I do feel like that you're going to know that he's around because he's going to show you signs with furniture. Furniture will be kind of moved, or the table. He's showing me the table and chairs, and it will be moved, or something will be unusual about the furniture wherever you're going or wherever you're going to be at the time. So notice the furniture. That's what he's saying to me, and I don't know what that means. I just got to say what I get, but you might already know. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. Over to you there. Is there any validations here, Miss Ellie?
Yes, I have validations.
Wow, already. I only done one reading.
So Madge said, Mary is my sister-in-law and my mother Chrissy has dementia.
Oh, this is the thing here. This is the one that I just spoke about before. Wow, there's Mary there. And this is the swallowing and the saliva, and it seems like a brain injury, but I feel like this could be her. Did she have the 16/7 or July and that as well, heart and swallowing? She hasn't said anything else. Okay. Maybe if she could let us know that, because that'll keep me on track.
And then Sarah Boland said, hey, everyone, a validation from a few weeks ago, Leslie. A few weeks back, you kept on getting Tarangazu around my son, and when I spoke to him the next day, he told he told me he was planning on going to Taronga Zoo. Information, but it was accurate.
Wow, that's so cool. I love that. Out of all places in this world to go, and here we got him going to Taronga Zoo. How cool is that? Thank you, Sarah. That's so cool. I love it. Okay, what else have we got? Oh, okay, there you go. Over to you, Miss Ellie.
So Paul Will said, Leslie predicted our meeting for our foster baby would go well. We were approved and it all went well.
Oh,
I think he means with the homework you suggested, watching The Secret and having a positive mindset. We got amazing feedback.
wow, that's cool. I can't find his validation. I was going to like it, but I can't see it. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So if I've missed, oh, there it is. Oh, that's a nice big chunky validation. Do you see little Bub settling in? Okay, he's had some trauma. Do you see a time frame for him arriving now? I'm looking at February for some reason. I don't know why. He said it's all been approved. Thank you for your words of encouragement. Now, I just want to say too, with this child, even though you're asking about the settling in, it's all going to settle like very quickly, because the comfort that you're going to give and the energy, and this child needs a lot of love. So lots of cuddles, lots of affection, because that's what they didn't have. They didn't have that nurturing when they were born. Okay, so it's really important to get this in early stages, and this is going to be amazing. It's like I just see the smiles on the face. It's beautiful. You have to send me photos. It's so cool. And I love getting the validation, guys. So send them through. Even if it was 10 years ago, we don't care. We just love getting the validations. So Margaret Bennett, good evening. Also, Alive 90.5 FM have also put me up for the lifestyle show, and I'm a nomination, or what do they call it, Ellie, when you get a nomination, is it? Oh, all right, that'll do. Okay, they said something else. I don't know what else it was. And it's the lifestyle show here, and I'm up against another 2 people. So if you want to vote for me, I don't know how this works, but if you want to vote for me, then send it into the station, or send it into me, and I can send it to the station. So there's another validation there as well. Wow.
So Madge said no issues with swallowing or saliva or any other issues with the gums.
Then I don't think that this was for her mum or her grandmum. Did she say?
Her mother-in-law.
Hey?
Her sister-in-law.
Sister-in-law, yeah, might not be for her sister-in-law, because she said Mary and the dementia, but I had brain injury. I want to take it, but Marge, I don't want to take it because I don't want to make it fit. I'm not that kind of psychic that just makes everything fit. That's why I do this live. But I initially said the heart, the heart, the shallow breathing, the 16/7 or July. I had a Mary or a Marilyn. This was an older name that I had, not a Michelle or a younger modern name. I also had the swallowing and the saliva, and I had a brain injury. And I feel like this, I actually think I might know who this is actually, because I've got my great auntie and my daughter's great auntie and my daughter's great uncle are currently looking after a beautiful lady that was I probably shouldn't say, but she was very famous, and they're looking after her, and she's actually got 6 brain tumors on her brain right now, and she's slowly dying, and it's really quite awful, but that's who I think it might be. So I hope she hasn't passed over since I've just said that, because that's what I'm getting. I don't know if it's here or not, that she's passed or not, but I'm not sure. Sometimes I don't want to know things, guys. I just want to do the reading and then, move on. But when it's like this heavy, it sticks with me a little bit. And there we go. Any other validations, Sarah Lee? No? Okay. So we're just saying good evening to some other people. So Amanda Gordon, good evening. Margaret Bennett, we've said you. Vicky Lee, good evening. Send me your questions again, guys. Love, like, and share the page as well. We seem to love the validations here. We always have beautiful validations come through. She's written up another validation for you there, Ellie. That might be her. There you go.
So Madge said, mother-in-law Mary is my sister-in-law. She had stomach cancer years ago and had a mesh inserted in her stomach. Had problems with plumbing and problems with getting pregnant until that had sorted, and had her I think she means had.
Are you had the Are you right there? Do you want me to read that bit I can't even do it.
Yeah, I think she means
with getting pregnant until she had that sorted and had the husband and something the husband almost 50 years ago. Yeah. So whatever you wrote there, Marge, we both can't read it here. So we're trying. When I'm trying to help Ellie, but I couldn't read it myself. But yes, thank you for the validation. So I've pretty much, I really want to find if Trish had that vehicle thing, because I see it again. So I really want that out of my head. But tell me where you're from, guys. Suburb, state, country, county. I love to know who I'm helping around the world. We're here live every Monday night from 8 till 10. We're going back to radio on this coming Sunday from 8 till 10 as well. Everything I do is for sharing my gift to people, as I'm very blessed to have this gift. So I try and give it back to the universe or to spirit or whoever, the other side people, so that I can help people around the world. Sarah Moore, my stepmom had a fall yesterday. Send good vibes. Yes, we will. So get some good Celtic, whatever you want to call it, Celtic salt, CELTIC salt into her. It'll help her out. It's got 82 minerals. That's what I have every single night. I've been having it for about, 15, 20 years, something like that. It's beautiful. People will compliment me on my skin, and I think it's from the salt, because when I gave it to one of my friends a few weeks ago, and I said, wow, your skin's looking good. What have you been doing? She goes, that's the salt you gave me. I went, oh, okay. Pretty cool. But do your own research, guys. Angela Lau, Angela, Engela. Hi, do you have any messages for me from my spiritual family, please? Louw. Is that correct? That's an unusual way of spelling Angela. And the surname, I wouldn't have a clue how to say Lau. Is that how you'd say it, Ellie? Lau, Angela Lau. Yeah. I get 13 around you, 4 in the month of April as well. I also get 12. So you got December, you got 3 and March as well. So I do feel like that this December, so we've only got a couple of months until, 8 weeks till December, Ellie? Or so?
Something like that.
8.5 weeks or something like that, weeks till December. Wow. I just put the Christmas tree down. Now I've got to put it back up. So I do feel like that December is going to be a significant time for you. And I know this is around Christmas, but I'm going to get rid of Christmas. But I do feel like that Christmas is going to be a trying time for you this year, okay? And I do get the anxiety with you and the breathing issues that this brings with you as well. Do you can't catch your breath sometimes? Or who's that? Can't catch breath. I just heard that, and I just felt like I couldn't catch my breath for a second. And I do feel like this is around a female as well. So this is a female that can't catch a breath. And I'm getting an image of my grandmother when she used to walk upstairs. She used to have a heart condition before she passed. And she used to walk up the stairs, and she couldn't get up the stairs quick enough because she had a heart condition. She couldn't breathe properly. So she's holding onto the side of the railing. And I see a female doing that. So holding onto a railing all the time, or holding on to the railing when they come upstairs. When walking upstairs, I'm trying to write this down as fast as I can. Wish my hand went as fast as I can talk. I'm also getting 9 around you in September, and I do feel like that September just gone, which just flew past. Everybody just blinked and it was gone. And I do feel like September was a significant month for you as well. Birthdays, anniversaries, memorials. I'm also getting property around you as well. Are you signing contracts? Property. Are you signing contracts? So I just saw 2 contracts or 2 documents. And when I see contracts or documents, I see them floating in the air. It's like getting a paper and just wiggling in the air, and it just hovers there in front of my face. And I see 2 papers there, and they also show me the C on it. So it can either be a contract, a job description, a subpoena, or court matter, or something like that, or something that you need to sign, or contract for work, or contract for anything, for doing, a new job or whatever. But I also see the C on it, so I don't know whether it's a what do you call it, like a court case. Has there been a court case around you or someone close to you that they're trying to get through? Because I feel like the devil's in the detail here. It's like they haven't had time to even sit down and scratch themselves. They need to have more time to analyze what's going on. They're saying to me, dig deep, because the detail is in the deep digging. Because everyone's looking on the outside for whatever's going on around you. Everyone's looking on the outside, but they need to go deeper in just to have a look and see what's going on there, because I know that there's evidence, or there's something that's factual evidence there. I'm just writing down factual and evidence based. So whatever it is that you're doing on the outside, you need facts and evidence, because it doesn't matter what words you say, you need to have that clear fact and evidence there. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. Over to you there, Miss Ellie. Well, we'll be back in a minute. You're listening to Alive 90.5 FM.
Alive 90.5.
Are you considering selling your
The show goes so quick every time we're here.
Agencies here for you. Their unbeatable sales commission starts from just 1%. Enjoy the perks with a free video.
I'm having a French Earl Grey tea. If you haven't tried a French Earl Grey tea, then you need to try one. It's so nice. This is the T2 one. I wish you could smell it. It smells, I know, it's like $16 for 15 of them or something, 20 of them. It's pretty expensive, but I haven't really touched caffeine for so long, but I couldn't help it tonight. I needed to have that caffeine because I went out to 2 functions yesterday and I was buggered this morning. So yeah. Thank you, Kathy Linger. Very nice.
Station sponsor, SE Timber Floors and Shutters, ingrained quality.
Adriano Coluccio Funeral Services is an Australian-owned and operated funeral home, providing dedicated, dignified, versatile and professional funeral services, assisting community members in their time of grief.
Oh, she said yes, selling a house and a flat. This is my mother-in-law. There we go. Where did I get the property? Property. There. And I got well, that's how I spell contract. And there you go. I don't know if you can see that there. Just here. How cool is that? Huh? A minute. All right. Yeah, write it all capitals. Write validation Angela, and then put the validation underneath it so Ellie can pick it up, lovey, please. Otherwise, she's got to pick it up all in different bits. Oh, so she said March she passed away. Yeah, oh, that's what I got for March. That's what I got for March there.
But have you thought about how you can be here to hear when a mate, colleague, or loved one needs a chat? Ask, are you okay? And let the people you care about know you're here, to really hear them, because a conversation could change your life. Learn more at areyouok.org.au.
Welcome back to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air with international psychic medium Lesley Spaliviero, and welcome back to my show. We're live across the world, including a Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, Facebook, Twitter, a live 90.5 FM radio station, as well as Omni Studio and iHeart Radio as well. So if you'd like to have a free media reading, you need to come over to the main page on Facebook, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. And do we have any other validations there, Ellie? Okay.
So one's from Angela. She said, yes, selling a house and a flat. That is my mother-in-law who passed away in March. I was looking after her.
Wow, there you go. So I said that just before we went to the break. There's the March there, and there's the property, and there's the contract there. Wow. I love it when Spirit gets it right. That's so cool. All right, so I'm going back on the live feed here. I just need to go back a bit because I feel like I need to go back and check something with someone. What did we have here before? I'm getting hot again because I've got the aircon on and I'm starting to get hot because of the energy in the room. Yes, selling the house. That is my mother-in-law, and she said, who passed away in March. I was looking after her, and Angela, she loves you for that. She's just shown me the prayer. She's saying thank you for everything that you've done for me, and she really appreciated what you did. Shirley Tyler, that one is the absolute best tea. Yes, I know. I was just talking about the French Earl Grey. T2T is the best. It's very expensive, but I just love it. And I'm just having one tonight. I just felt like one. Michelle Coburn, she says, I was having a nice cup of green tea and dozed off and it went everywhere. Oh no, that's not good. So who else have we got here? Yes. Okay. Anything for me tonight? Debbie Weeks. I don't know why, Debbie, but I get pain underneath my right rib cage around you. Have you had anyone around you like that? And I'm also getting the anxiety as well. I do feel like that things are going to change, but it's not going to change now. And this is coming in February. I just got February for you. So what's coming up in February that's interesting? Because I feel like there's interesting things around you. It's like you're not the everyday normal person, if that makes sense. And I don't mean that in an offensive way. I just think that it's like you've got intriguing things. Intriguing things around you, or you are doing something that's quite unusual. What is it? I'm just getting unusual. Whatever's usual, I don't know what's normal. Anything could be normal these days. But the spirit is saying to me unusual things or interesting things around you, intriguing. That's what I'm getting. I'm also getting property or house around you as well. So what's going on there? It's like the properties. It's time for change or something. It's looking out the window and just thinking, wow, is it time for change for you as well? That's what I'm hearing. I do feel like it will be around February for you also, that different things are going to be happening. And I already said that around you. Definitely 555 change for you. I just realized I've said it just a couple of minutes ago. That's when I'm in flight. I can't remember sometimes. And I just feel like February is a significant month for you. Birthdays, anniversaries, memorials, different things are happening, and it's going to definitely change. Just like your whole cycle of life is going to flip over, and it's going to be better. Lots more smiles, lots more good times, and that's what people are lacking. Like I see young people, and I see people that are unmotivated. They have no drive. I don't understand, they've got everything going for them, and yet they still have no drive for themselves. And I feel like this is a time for you to just completely backflip and change. And I don't feel like it's you that has no drive. I just feel like there's some people around you that do as well. And I'll leave that there. But the anxiety will settle, and this is going to be after February, okay? Settle after February. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. If you'd like to have a free mini reading, then come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. Ellie will read out the validations, and we will be here every single night on a Monday night from 8 till 10, and every Sunday night as well, 8 till 10 in a different studio. I was having, yep, I already read that. Okay, Sarah Moore, live in the UK. So tell me where you're from, guys. Suburb, state, country, county. I love to know who I'm helping around the world. It's very interesting because I think, wow, if I can help every one person in one suburb around the world, that would be really cool. Really cool. Margaret Bennett, will I move house soon? I have decluttered. As you'll see, the boxes are empty. Thanks in advance, Leslie. Yes, well done. That's really cool. Yes. Will you sell? Will you move house soon? Yes. And I'm also getting, Margaret, pain in this top right thigh. Well, if you slapped your hand on the top part of your leg just before your knee, and where your thumb would land, that's where I'm getting pain. Have you had pain there, or what's with the leg thigh towards the knee, Margaret? Because I do feel like that this has been annoying for you. I feel like it's more of a pulled muscle, or might be a little bit deeper than a pulled muscle. So right knee area. Definitely the property. You're going to be moving, and I do feel like this is going to be around the January, February mark for you as well. But I do feel like it's going to be more around February moving, and I think that's a better time frame for you, because it's like everything is up in the air, up and all over the place. If you move before the January next year, then I don't feel like the place is going to be the right place for you. So be careful what you choose, because I see that there's like, oh, not again, like, oh. I just feel like that you need to not rush this and be patient, because you're going to get what you want, but you just have to be a little bit more patient while the universe gets all the ducks in a row and makes this happen for you. Otherwise, you're not going to be happy in the next property. And I don't want that to be like that. I just want it to be right for you from the start. Now, I've got this pain on the right side of not my kidney, but liver area. Is that you, or is that someone else around you? Actually, I feel like this is a male around you that's had issues on that right side. I don't know if it's rib cage pain, because I'm feeling it, or the liver. It feels too deep to be a rib, so it could be rib or liver. So, and I'll leave that there. Thank you. Back over to you there, Miss Ellie.
I do have validation from Andy Dan.
Okay.
So Andy Dan said, had a stressful week. Someone we loved had open heart surgery. Lesley did ask if we knew anyone with a blocked bloodstream and pain and falling over. We didn't know. It was a big shock. We didn't get notified till the day of the surgery, where we were heartbroken, but all went well, and 1 week later they've gone home.
Wow, that's cool. Wow, that's really cool. Wow. Well, I feel like they're going to be okay. I just feel like they were luckily going to be okay with that one there. Okay, Amanda Gordon says, from Sydney, do you see me staying here or moving out of Sydney? Would love a reading, please. Amanda Gordon. Oh, Amanda, I just feel like that Sydney is the right place for you at the moment. I don't feel like this is a good thing to move. So Sydney, I'm just hearing Sydney, stay and stay. Don't go. And if you do go, it's going to be June next year or after July. So into June or July next year. So this will be the change next year if you want it. If you don't want it, then I suggest you stay, because it's going to be nice for you here. It's like you need to get your feet stable. And Sydney has got a lot of opportunities for you. It's just opportunity after opportunity everywhere here. So if you move, you're going to be going 1 step back, 2 steps backward to get 3 steps forward again. You're going to be back on your back foot. So we don't want you on the back foot. We want you on the front foot so you can get ahead. Back foot. Yeah, I don't want you 3 steps back. So I've just got back foot, 3 steps. If you move too soon or move now. No, it's a big no for me, or from spirit anyway. I can't see you moving, but then I see the horizon, and I feel like the June, July horizon would be better, but I still don't even see it. It's like, oh, I don't know if I should move or not. It's like it still plays on your mind. Everything's always playing on your mind all the time. If I'm doing the right thing here, if I'm doing the right thing there, if it doesn't feel right, don't do it. 1,000,000% for everybody. If it doesn't feel right, it's usually your energy, your spirit guide, or someone from past loved ones bashing you in the back of the head, unbeknownst to you. Don't do it, because they're trying to give you a warning and make it as difficult as possible so that you don't go and do what you don't want to do. So that they make it really, really hard so that you can stay put. And that's what I'm feeling with you. I feel like the things just need to stay put. And I'm also getting 11 around you. So 1 and 1 is 2 in the month of February. And you've also got November as well. So birthdays, anniversaries, memorials. Perhaps February might even be a little bit of a sea change, I'm hearing, like a test run. But I don't feel like this will be right for you for some reason. I feel like you need to get your feet stable first. Once you're stable on your feet, I think everything's going to be nice and calm for you. And that's what you want. You're looking for calmness and peacefulness. You're not going to get it if you keep chopping and changing, lovey. So time for change will come around you around June or July, but you've got the choice. So, and I'll leave it there. So Margaret Bennett, she said, yes, sciatica. Sciatica's into the glutes, lovey. The glutes. It's the glute med that's weak. That's why people get sciatica. I used to teach this stuff. I used to teach anatomy and physiology. I've been a PT for like 36 years. among all my other stuff that I've done. So sciatica is a weak glute medius, glute minimus muscle. So physio will help that. You need to strengthen those areas. Nearly every single person's weak in that area because those muscles are very lazy. But anyway, I'll leave it there and I'll put back Ellie on. The Debbie Weeks has sent a validation there. Yeah. Okay.
Yep. So Debbie Weeks said, there, I just lost it. She said, selling my parents' house, going for auction on the 9th of November. We are also thinking of moving in the new year as well. Once mum and dad's house sells, I have also been diagnosed with vulvar cancer, and I have no fear or anxiety as I've been having prayer healing and noticed the lump has gone down, so God may be doing his work on me.
Wow, go figure. Look at things like, actually, Debbie Weeks, I've got to send another lady some information as well that I've done some study on. Send me a private message to the Psychics on Radio Angels on Air Messenger, and I'll send you some info of the studies that I've done, or not I've done, that I've found, the research, I should say, and I'll send you some information. And I'll leave it there. Thank you. Back over to you there, Miss Ellie. I think the indication is that when Ellie gives me a big cheesy grin over the top of my iPad, that means I've got a big validation.
Margaret Bennett said, yes, Leslie, that's my sciatica. It starts just about now. The pain in the rib area is my daughter. She has fatty liver. Thanks for the house validation, as that gives me more time to get rid of anything. I love your show and you guys, and I will nominate the show. Thank you, Spirit and Universe, for looking after us all. Amen.
Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you.
Sending much love and blessing.
Yes, 100%. Thank you. Yes. So yeah, the daughter with the fatty liver, sometimes when you get a fatty liver too, we used to teach it and say that they would get like a little brown spot on their face, and that's how you can tell someone's got a fatty liver. That's what we used to get taught to say. You can tell different little things like that, little tricks of the trade. Leslie, just wanting to know if my sons are doing well. I haven't had any communication with them. Please, thank you in advance. Yes, honey, they're doing well. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there, Karen, but it seems to be up and down for you. Up and down, up and down. That's what I'm hearing for you. Just everything around you at the moment, lovey. So things will settle down. I feel this is going to be around February into March, but I'm clearly getting change for you as well. Everyone's got this change coming, and I like what's happening. I feel like the universe is going to shift gears soon. So it's like you need to shift with the gears of the shifting of the universe as well. But look forward to it, because I can see smiles on your face, okay? And I also get the grandson around you as well. I know you have had communication with the grandson, but I see more visits. I see more like communication smiles as well. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. What else have we got here? If I've missed your question, just repost it again, because the feed goes quite fast for me sometimes and I can't keep up, especially when I'm doing the reading and it's gone too far. Please send your message again. Just a question. I don't need any other communication. I don't need any, numbers, names, or information. I just want your question, because I don't want Spirit to have a heads up. I never ever ask for a heads up. But I get Steve Bishop here. Good evening from Early Beach. Oh, beautiful up there. So much to ask, but on a bit of a crossroad again. Is there, oops, my feed just jumped. Is there any guidance from Spirit for me this evening? Many thanks. Steve Bishop. Why does that name ring a bell? Bishop. What have got? Early Beach. Wow, must be nice up there.
It's nice up there.
Yeah, beautiful. I think you have to catch a plane there or something. I mean,
that's where I went for my holiday 2 years ago.
Oh, right. But when you get onto that area, is that like its own beach or a little island or something?
Hamilton Island is its own island. It's about an hour and a half ferry ride from there.
So you got to go to Hamilton Island. You got to
Hamilton Island, and you can fly into like an airport about an hour and a half away from LA Beach, but most people fly into Hamilton Island and catch the ferry across.
All right, there you go. Wow. Go figure. Yeah, I had a feeling that you have to do a hop, skip, and jump to jump onto that area there or that location. But why do I feel very uncomfortable in the stomach, Steve? And I feel like, I don't know if this is left side or towards the center of the belly button. So this looks, I don't know, I just heard hernia. Who's got the hernia or who had the hernia around you? Is it you? But I feel like more so the left side between the underneath the rib cage towards the middle. So whatever that distance, between there. This is the left side of the stomach. And it's like it's in my belly button now as well. Have you or has a male around you or a father figure around you had issues with the stomach here? Because I feel like it's kind of like they're curled up, and it looks like the bathroom time was very hard for them as well to go to the bathroom, and it's just like pain all around the torso area. So this is I don't know if you wanted to hear this part, but yeah, it's you being in a crossroads of everything. I feel like that it's time for pulling back the reins. I can see the quicksand here as well. Time for change with you as well. Definitely everyone's got change coming up. And this is going to hit some people very hard because people are not ready for what's going on with the future of what's going on with the world as well. And I just feel like that people are not prepared for things. And you need to get your ducks in a row, Steve, because you're saying that you're in a bit of a crossroads. This is a bit right now, but if you don't get your ducks in a row, this is going to escalate in November, December, and it's just going to be ramping up, okay? And then by January, February, it'll ramp down just like normal Christmas. But this is all about personal stuff here. And it's time for change for you. Definitely change is coming. And this is going to be around February, March for you as well. I do get June for you. So whatever's in June, birthdays, anniversaries, memorials, it's going to be significant. It's going to be very nice. Lots of smiles on the face. Now, it looks like you've got like a beer in one hand or a drink in one hand, and then the other hand's like holding up $1 note or $20 note or $100 note. I don't know why. I just see this flashing, like, when you hold up a note and it just waves in the wind, $100 note. What does that mean to you? Did you win lotto or what is it that why they're showing me you holding a drink and doing that? Now they're also giving me pain down the left side of my neck. And this is not muscular. This is from the ear into the neck. Ear to neck pain. Yeah, lots of anxiety for you. Things will get better. It's just up to you. It's like because you want everything to be your way, but you can't get it your way because you don't know how to, because you haven't pulled back and looked at the picture. So when you pull back, you've got to pull yourself out of the picture sometimes, take 1 or 2 hours, sit down, think about what you want, and then you start writing. So the priorities right now is X, Y, Z. Then you've got what's going to happen in a month's time, then what's going to happen in 3 months' time, what's going to happen at Christmas. Just set everything up because you're OCD, but you don't know which way to turn. And this has been a hard time for you right now. And I do feel like that things are going to change, but this is not going to change unless you don't get your ducks in a row, okay? So the ducks have got to get in a row. I always use ducks. I think people understand it more when we're Aussies. But going forward, like I said there, Steve, definitely lots of change around you. And I do see a tear or two as well. And you don't show this, but I do feel the sorrow in your heart. Was there a recent funeral around you as well? Bless you, Ellie. Was there a recent funeral around you as well? Well done. Well done. That's like your 5th or 6th one tonight. Because I feel I still got to take this pain away. This pain in my stomach has actually escalated, and it's right up to the rib cage. So if you've got issues with your stomach, or you're being, stubborn about it, not going to the doctor, or whatever the case may be, I want you to get to the doctor. If that's not you and it's another male around you, father figure, whoever it is, it's definitely male and are very stubborn. They need to get to the doctor, because I see like what's it called? Injection. I don't know if this is a drug thing as well. Who's had the drugs? Drugs with sun, or a drug thing. Who is anyone? Is that someone else around here? Isabella Boxtel, Karen Riley, Deanne Skane, somewhere around there. Mariah Spears, maybe someone else. This might be someone else coming through. But I get the saliva on the face as well. It looks like a drug addiction, and someone's actually lying down with, like the needle in the arm. And drug addiction. I don't know if that's your part of connected to you or someone else is coming through. I need to leave that there because it doesn't look too good for radio. Sorry. But getting yourself sorted out, Steve. Things are going to get better, but it's a matter of you getting everything in order. And I keep harping on about it because it's kind of like doesn't sink in with you. It's like you're a bit stubborn. So time for change, mate. If you don't change the way things are right now, you're going to be like this, escalating in havoc for another couple of years. So you've got to get everything in order. It's like I'm booting you up the butt to get you in order. Giving you a PT kick up the butt here. Sorry, but I've got to do it. Someone's got to do it. We'll leave it there. Thank you. If you could just type in capitals validation, anything, that would be amazing. Okay. Okay. So we've also got here. That's the islands off the coast. Absolutely beautiful here. Yeah, wow. He said, Steve Bish said, that's the islands off the coast. Yes. Oh, okay. Because I remember seeing Briley Early Beach on a documentary on TV a few years ago, and I remember seeing how they had to hop, skip, and jump to get in there. It's quite bizarre. He said the hernia is mine from birth. Ah, there you go. That's why I've got pain. I feel like there needs to be surgery there. Definitely needs to be surgery or something, because this is not going to get any better, lovey. And and if you already haven't had surgery, it's just like a mesh. They use a mesh. My grandfather had it. They use a mesh and they pull it all back in. I don't know what they do now. That's what they did with my grandfather a while ago. I'm just scrolling forward to catch up on the live here. Now, what else have we got? Oh my gosh. Yeah, so hernia doesn't tickle. I remember my poor grandfather had it. He had it in his belly button, and it was terrible. Okay. Okay. So Kamafini said it could be her nephew, but I feel better now that I've moved on from Steve. But I'll leave that there. We'll be back in a minute. You're listening to Alive 90.5 FM.
90.5, serving the Hills, Parramatta and Cumberland areas since 1992.
Well,
HR Images is a team of professionally trained photographers with a passion for delivering a high-quality service.
Earl Grey, French Earl Grey, guys. I swear to God, it's the best.
And capturing those rare moments, we offer a personalised, unique.
I don't drink much caffeine, but
specialising in weddings, christenings.
I do like that every now and then, every blue moon.
Mention this ad to receive a complimentary 12 by 18 inch enlargement. HR Images brings you a bundle of joyful memories for you to cherish for your next event. Station sponsor. Are you looking for a home loan or refinancing your existing loan? Confused by all the mortgage rigmarole? Not sure where to start? Give Deb a call from Debbie Does Home Loans. With access to over 30 lenders, she can find you the best deal according to your personal situation. Best part is you won't pay a cent for her services. Call Deb on 0449 909 133. The mortgage broker who puts the fun back into finance. DebbieDoesHomeLoans.com.au. Station sponsor.
Dive into the latest news with Oz Arab Media.
So I had a photo. I had a function yesterday with my MS friend Tony. There you go. It was his 50th. I was at that function yesterday. Happy birthday, Tony. And I organised, I was doing all the photography for him, and I organised, there's me with something in my mouth. I couldn't smile properly. I said, I can't smile, I've got something in my mouth. And then I did this for him. Look. I got everybody to do like the arch for him. And I got him to go through the tunnel. How cute. Everybody was there. Look how cute he is. I was running backwards. Can you believe it? I kept telling him to go slower because there was about 200 people there. And I kept telling him to go slower because he was running me over. He was 50, God love him. Happy birthday, Tony.
Station sponsor.
Welcome back to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air with international psychic medium Lesley Spaliviero. And welcome back to my show. We're live across the world, including Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, Facebook, a live 90.5 FM Facebook page, as well as Omni Studio and iHeartRadio. So if you'd like to have a free mini reading, then come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air on Facebook. Post up your question. We will pick it up here. If Spirit draws me to you, I will pick it up and read out the question, and then I will answer it live on the show here. There's no pre-recordings. There's no tarot cards. There's nothing. There's just direct messages from Spirit. And I'm getting the anxiety here. So, yes, everybody's saying happy birthday to Tony, one of my dear friends who has MS, and it was his 50th yesterday, and he had about 200 people at the New Croatian Club at Concord, and we all celebrated his 50th birthday, and his brothers were very sweet and did some beautiful, speeches about him, and it was quite funny. It was quite entertaining, so it was a really nice day. Then I had my other friend. I had to go to another function last night, which was my dear friend Leanne's birthday as well, and we celebrated her birthday last night, so I had a big day yesterday. It hasn't stopped for me. It never stops for me. So let's keep going. Like I said, if you'd like to have a free mini reading, then come over to the main page, post up your question. If I've missed the question, then post it again on the Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air page. Now, I've been nominated for an award here at Alive as well for the Lifestyle show. I'm against two other people, and if you'd like me to win, then please send in a notification or an email or something to me, and I will forward it on as well. So yes, so we've got a beautiful big meaty validation for Steve Bishop. Over to you there, Miss Ellie.
So Steve Bishop said, hernia, yes, already had an operation 3 years ago in my belly button. I appreciate the reading ever so much. And yes, pulling back has never been something I've been good at. Putting my ducks in a row makes a lot of sense. Really do appreciate the reading. Sorry if bad energy came through.
No, it's all right. No bad energy. No bad energy for me anyway. I'm very protected what I do. Believe it or not, I am very, very protected. I'm very blessed. Let's see. Now, Mariah Spears, I have seen your message. Please stop stalking the page, please. If I'm drawn to you, I will be drawn to you. I can see it there. I just need to go back a bit here. I will come back to you, lovey. So, yes, Michelle Coburn. Oh, gosh, I'm so sorry, Leslie. I sent a happy birthday to Tony, but called him David. That's okay. You're only human. Thank you, Natalie. I was just showing everybody in the ad break that when Tony had his 50th yesterday and we celebrated his birthday, and I got everybody to do the arches, like when you put your hands up and everyone holds hands and they put the arch over the top, and I got everybody to do that while he left the building, and he was really quite rapt when he was in his electric wheelchair, and I kept telling him, slow down, you're going to run me over. It was really fast, and I was running backwards with stiletto shoes on, trying to run backwards, and oh my gosh, it was very funny now, not at the time. Oh geez, no way. Oh wow, Bev Ridley, that's really sad. I've never heard of that, but that's probably a good thing, lovey. Wow, that is really sad. She said, Dad's not doing so well. He's having euthanasia this Friday afternoon. Well, we are sending all our prayers and all our love to you there, Bev, and we're very sorry. But sometimes, this kind of thing that can occur in this stone age, is sometimes better, because then they don't have to suffer. These people don't have to suffer, So I do feel like that everything's going to be, it's going to be perfect. It's going to be the right way of doing things, lovey, and I'm sending my love to you. Sending our hearts to you and our prayers to you there, lovey. Back over to you there, Karen. Ellie, Miss Karen has put up a validation there.
Karen, if I can get the microphone. Karen Riley said, thank you for confirming my boys are going well. I miss them terribly. Not having any interaction with my grandchildren also hits me as well. You put a big smile on my face when you said that my grandson is going to contact me soon. That warms my heart so much. Yes, big changes are happening within myself.
Yeah, lovey. We all just got to, sometimes things are just so hard, and people just, It's like, how can I say it? You know, when someone's passing over, we mourn, we go into the grieving process, we go into, you know, sorrow. And, you know, when people are on this earth and there's nothing wrong, but we still have all that pain, you know, we still increase the pain sometimes. I don't understand, you know. We don't have to increase people's pain, you know. Like I for some reason, you know, most psychics are very sensitive, and that's why we're psychics and we're mediums, because we're highly sensitive. We're sensitive to all the vibrations around us. We're sensitive to the energy around us. And I don't think that some people realize, you know, friends and family, they don't realize what they're saying, you know, can hurt people for a few days, a long time. And, you know, we just reflect back. And I'm not just talking about psychics or mediums. I'm talking about everyday Joe Blow people. People are very sensitive these days, and no one has any respect for, you know, the other person half the time. That's why we're all in this kind of, you know, doom and gloom. You know, and I see so many people wasting their life away. Honestly, I see so many people just they don't have the drive to get ahead. They don't have the drive for this or that. And I just go, wow, you know, if you could only see, you know, my dear friend Tony in a wheelchair, and, you know, you're wasting your life away worrying about X, Y, Z and blah, blah, blah. I just think, you know, get your act together, guys. Get out there, get ahead of yourself, make yourself feel happy. No one else is going to do it, you know. And if you can, you know, meet some nice people on the way through that are not going to hurt you or not going to be, you know, annoying to you or whatever, not going to cause you any grief or sorrow or chaos, then, you know, keep going with it all. Just go and enjoy yourself. Me and my friends, we have a ball. We don't, like, I don't drink, but they do. My friends clearly drink. And we just have a laugh. Like, there's no real, I've asked for a beautiful bunch of people, and I'm very blessed to get that as well. You know, I mean, everyone has their day, everyone, you know, has their issues, but we just want to, all of us we're at an age now where we just want to enjoy our life, and we just want to get ahead, enjoy, have a, you know, lunch and dinner or whatever, and go out together, and we go to shows. We have a group of people that go to shows. We just get on with it, and we just enjoy each other's company and have a big laugh. We just never stop laughing, and that's what it should be all about, guys. It's not a rehearsal, it's the real thing, this life. And when you got people like poor Bev and her dad, she loves her dad so dearly, and, you know, she has to go through this ordeal on Friday. And Bev, if we were closer to you, I know you're very far away from us, but if we were closer to you, Bev, we would all be there supporting you, lovey. And I will be thinking of you as well on Friday, mate, and I'll be putting all my energy into your dad. And he will come on our show. Don't worry, when he's passed over. He will come on our show and he will be talking to you. So that'll be cool. He's been with us for a long time, and so have you. Okay. Pacific Encounter ship I'm on. What does that mean, Jewel Polglaze?
She's on a cruise right now.
Oh, she's on a cruise.
That's why she's not on.
Oh, she's just come on now. I was thinking before, I was going, where's Miss Polglaze? She's missed it for once in her life. Wow, that's cool. Enjoy yourself there, Jules. So cool. I was wondering, because normally Michelle Coburn and Jewel Polglaze are the first two on my show every single time I go live. And you've got your Glennis Lacey's, your Bev Ridley, you got your Karen Riley's, you got all those Wendy Merce Martins and things like that. Tracy Gibson, they're always on my show all the time. I could name another 100 people, but these ladies, these two are always fighting first and second place. I was thinking, hang on a second, Jewel Polglaze is not there. Maybe I missed it, but now I know why. She's on a cruise. Go girl. So, yeah, so everybody send some beautiful love to Bev Ridley, please. She has to go through a really sad ordeal on Friday. Couldn't be anything worse I could think of worse. Kathy Hazel, yeah, thank you guys. Everyone's here on the page just sending some beautiful messages to Bev. There we go. Isabella Boxtel, good evening. I want to go back to, where is she? Now I can't find that message. Okay. There we go. Mariah Spears, please can I have a message from the other side of the world? Any message from my mum and work, please? Looks like it's a British flag. Would that be a British flag there, Ellie? Okay. So what have we got here for spirit, from spirit there? So I'm getting pain between the rib cage here in the center of my chest, just underneath the rib cage. Has someone had spleen or issues with the spleen around you, under rib / into the spleen area? And I'm also getting 14 around you, 5, and the month of May as well. So what does the 14, 5 or May mean for you? I'm also getting 17 around you, so 8 and August. So you got 14, 5 or May, 17, 8 or August around you. And for some reason I see units or property or units. It looks like there's bars as well. I don't know what's going on here, because I just saw, it's really quite weird. I just saw units, like 3 or 4 story units. Then I saw a property. Then I saw jail and bars. So who's that, or what's going on there? Jail and bars. So you've got units, property, like units as well as the property. Then you've got the jail and bars. Wow. 3 significant things. It's like, is someone, this is going to sound really weird, but I just heard on the run. So I don't feel like this is you, but I just heard someone's on the run. On the run. I can't even write. And I'm also getting number 17 around. Yep, so it's definitely 17 again. I just got it again. So they're showing me the money going out the door here, and this has been going on for a while. It's like money continuously going out, not much money coming in, but definitely the dollar signs, small dollar signs are coming in, and I feel like this is February into March for you as well. And definitely dollar signs coming back in. You're saying, oh, I don't know how that can be. Definitely dollar signs coming in. However, Spirit's going to bring that in, it'll bring it in. And I'm also seeing boat around you, like a white boat. I don't know. I've got so many different weird things there. It's property, jail, bars, units, and unless the units are the jail, I don't know. Just I saw that really quickly. We've got the boat and the white boat or white something near the water. Is it a houseboat or boat? Or someone thinking of going on a houseboat trip or something, or whatever that is. I just got travel as well. Do you also get itchy on your face here? Like, or what's with the eyes under here? Is it all swollen or is it black? What is it with the eyes? Black eyes, or have you had that in the past? Swollen. They're just showing me somebody, looks like to me a female, and like the old-fashioned a bandage on the head, and then the face and the eyes are all swollen. It's like the face is just so swollen, and the eyes are just black eyes. I've just written black eyes and swollen face and eyes. Or who's that around you? It looks like they've had the surgery, or I don't know. I don't want to say that they've been beaten up, but I get DV, domestic violence. The anxiety. But this pain in underneath my rib cage is still there. It's quite annoying, actually. Yeah, so pain. And I just want it to go. I'm also getting issues around, like, my lower back around you as well. Is that you, or is that another person around you right now? It's like they're always called over. I feel like this is female, and this has been going on for a while. I'm also getting a young girl around you as well, like a young lady. And I feel like that this lady here just needs like welfare checks, needs more support, comfort, and comfort. Reassurance. Has this girl, I just heard lost mum or lost the mum. I don't know if it's lost a mum or lost mum. Yeah, I wrote that wrong. Lost mum. Definitely young girl. I also see a light blue vehicle as well. It's like a light blue or light grey vehicle. Like I can't quite see the colors sometimes. And this is a 4-door car. And whoever's driving that car, 2 to 4 weeks, I just want them to get the maintenance done or something, get checked. I don't care if it's new or not, get the tires checked, because the last time I said with a new car for the lady, and she came back to us a couple of weeks later and said that it was like this huge big bolt. Sorry, that was my car. I had a huge big bolt in mine, but this one had a big split the size of a pen long, like a split in the tire. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. I look forward to things coming up for you there, Mariah, because things will settle down. This is going to be into November, into December for you. Settle. Okay. Looking good for you. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. Over to you there, Ellie. Any other validations? Nothing yet? So we've done the Karen Riley one?
Yes. But there is a lovely troll trying to skip off your page.
You want to go to the ad break?
Bit too early yet.
Okay. What's the name?
It's Fake Dolphin.
Just write it down there. Anyway, we'll be doing more live what do you call it? I forgot what I was going to say. Abandoned and Haunted page. We'll be doing some more lives with them, I'm feeling, in the future, once we start doing some more spooky ghost investigations. That'll be cool. So, okay. Anyway, we'll leave it there. Bev Ridley, we're sending you our love, lady. Sending you lots of love. Maddie Campbell, hey Leslie, how are you? I'm just wondering if it's all going to work out with my partner's job or if we will end up moving. Thanks. Ooh, I see smiles, Maddie. I see smiles, and I feel like this is going to be time for change for both of you there, lovey. And look, as much as you want this to work with the job, I just feel like it's going to be a couple of opportunities. And this is going to be, I'm getting 4 to 6, I don't know if it's 4 to 6 weeks or 4 to 6 months. Keep your chin up and don't worry about everything. I feel like this is going to be sooner than you think, actually. It's like you've hit a crossroad here, but I do feel like that the crossroad is definitely going to cross. And it's going to be good. I can see the smiles on your face. It's like, yeah, and is someone pregnant around you, or because I just see a lady with the big belly, and I feel like this lady has had some issues with the pregnancy, has had a few issues definitely with the pregnancy. So, and I don't feel like that this lady has had what do you call it? Oh gosh, now I can't get onto this thing now. Looks like they might have blocked me early. There we go, got it. For some reason I could not. Okay, so I've just blocked that troll. I don't know why trolls come on my page. That one's come on my page before, and then they post up rubbish about someone else. Go get your own show. Far out. But who's pregnant around you, Maddie? Because I see a lady walking around, and she looks like it might be her first baby, and I feel like this is a boy. But there's definitely somebody around you that's pregnant, and I feel like this lady, she's got long brown hair. I can't see what you look like on this live here on the where you posted the question, but it looks like the lady's got shoulder length brown hair. Yeah, shoulder length. And this is going to be a surprise, but this lady's quite excited. Okay. Job, I feel like you and your partner can get a job anywhere, and I'm not worried about the situation because I feel like it's just another opportunity, and look forward to it. It's like you need to get your ducks in a row as well, because if you're just relying on this one job, it's like you need to be looking for the next and then the next and the next so that you can get ahead of yourself. Because if you rely on one thing all the time and you lose that one thing that you're relying on, you'll fall back onto your feet, so. But I'll leave that there. Yeah, that'd be really cool, Glennis. That's a good idea, actually. She said, Lesley, you should do a cruise, like a 3-day one, and have an open forum for spirit. That'd be cool. Actually, I should do that. I'm very busy right now. I even wanted to have my own platform show this year, but I don't think I'm going to have time. I'm just absolutely flat chat at the moment. I still got a few things that I have in my goal to finish, and I do have goals. And I was only talking to my daughter tonight about some of it, and I said, once I get through my goals and I'm set a little bit more than what I've already done, then even at my age, I still have things that I want to achieve in my life, because I'm a goer. I'm a person that likes to get things done and get somewhere. Okay, well, that might not be around you there, Mariah, but I don't know why I heard that. I just heard on the run or running. She said, I have bad eye bags. Oh, poor thing. But yeah. Well, not yet. You don't know anyone yet, but it's coming up. What have we got here? Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay, sorry, I'm just reading one of these. Mariah, if you've got a validation, just type in capitals Lovey all together so Ellie can pick it up, please, Lovey. She said, Bev really said, Lesley, in our private reading, you kept mentioning something happening in October 2 months ago, and now I know it's my father. Oh, Lovey. I can't remember saying that, but sorry, that's how spirit works for me. If you want to send through your questions again, guys, please send them through. Ellie's got a big smile on her face, so she's got another validation there. Thank you, Ellie.
It's the quickest way to get your attention.
I know.
So there's validation from Maddie Campbell. She said, thanks so much, Lesley. I did have a good feeling that it would all work out. My partner's daughter is pregnant at the moment.
Oh.
She's on the other side of New Zealand,
Oh.
so we want to be closer to her and the baby. And yes, she's having a boy.
Oh, there you go.
And thanks for reminding me of saying not to rely on one job. You were so right. I really needed to hear that. Thanks so much. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, 100%, Maddie. You cannot, in this day, I don't want anybody relying on one job. It's it can be devastating for people to have their their work just taken out from their feet. Everything is changing so fast and so quick right now, so you need to have a couple of things up your sleeve, guys. If you haven't got anything up your sleeve and you're worried, go do a course while your job is stable right now. Go do something to set yourself up so that so that you're ahead of the game, guys. Because if you don't get ahead of the game, you're not going to get anywhere. And I can go black and blue in the face, but some people still don't listen. And it's time for change, Maddie. So look forward to the change. It's going to be really nice for you guys. And the little boy is going to be really, really cute. And I think it's a great idea that you become closer to her. It's going to be really, really cute. Like it's just going to change the dynamics in the whole family, this little boy. It's like he's just adorable. Really, really cute little cutie. And I love the fact that I just predicted that it's a boy. So, very, very cute. All right, Rebecca Price. Okay. I don't really mention fear. I don't like to put fear into people there, Rebecca. I really don't. Rebecca Price said you did a reading for me about 3 weeks ago and mentioned fear and declining health. I was hoping you could give me guidance on this. I can't really remember, Rebecca, what I said at all. So I don't like to talk in fear. I like to try and bring people up. Sometimes I don't remember what I've said, but yes, I do get the anxiety around you. But please don't play on things like that. Don't look at the detail of this stuff. Open up a little bit more into the big picture stuff. That's what I'm hearing. You're very OCD, I'm hearing, or CDO when you put it in order. So OCD, CDO when you put it in order. Yeah. So Yes. I just feel like that number 17, 8 in the month of August also is for you. Birthdays, anniversaries, memorials. What's going on around there? Was it you, or there was somebody else that mentioned when I said the drug person? Did you see that comment, Ellie? Someone that with the drug, because I'm getting that vision of the drug person
It
again.
was around Mariah.
Mariah, was it?
Reading. Yeah.
Was it her? It wasn't her, but it was someone else around there, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Drug. I don't know. I just see drug. I just see person lying there with the veins, like the needle in the vein. I don't know if this is for this reading here or if it's for something.
Karma Feeney, apparently.
What's that?
Karma Feeney, so that was me.
Oh, Karma Feeney. Right. Okay. Now it makes sense. Right. I'm still seeing that again. Oh, it's very strong there, Karma. So this is really strong. This person, I don't know if this person's actually passed over because they look like they're totally unconscious here. I don't know if they're alive or not because it looks completely unconscious. Unconscious/passed. It looks the same to me. And this was looks like a drug overdose because I see the needle still in the arm, lying on the floor. This is a young person. Yeah, and I'll leave that there. I don't like that vision. She said it was me, yeah. Yes, Lovey. I don't like that vision. I want to just remove that vision because I feel like it's quite negative. It's very hurting for some people. People are just devastated here. It doesn't look like they're alive. It's either they're passing over at the time I'm saying this, or they're totally, completely unconscious. Because it's like they're so unconscious that their breathing is so low. I can't tell if they're passed on or if they're actually alive. That's how low the breathing is. It's like to the point where they haven't got any breath. It's like, you know what I mean? It's like there's virtually no breath. But I'll leave that there, Lovey. Wow. It's amazing. I saw the same thing, would have been about, I don't know, maybe 8 or 9 months ago, and it was over here. It was over here in front of the monitors, and I saw a man who was from overseas in like a Samoan culture kind of person, and I saw him lying in front of me. It was the same scenario, but they're showing me him lying here right now, right beside me, and if you look at the studio, there's nothing there, but I can see this man right next to me lying here. It's like he's already gone across, but they're trying to bring him back, but I don't feel like that he's been able to be brought back. I'm getting all this pain in my body as well. So, Karma, have you had lots of pain in the body or someone to pain the body around the torso area? Because I'm getting a lot of pain around the torso area here. It's like heartburn. And it's starting to go. So lots of heartburn in the chest and like into the chest, into the esophagus area and around the throat area. Now, has this person that has had this drug overdose, have they actually tried to do something to themselves in the past? You know what I mean? I can't say it on air because I feel like that this is not the first time I'm hearing. And this is quite demonic. I feel like this person's too far gone. It's like everyone's just beside themselves, you know, and it's this like even if they came to, or if they came to be back to, you know, living or whatever the case is like I said, I can't tell. The breathing is that low. I can't tell if they're passed on or if they're passing on. That's how low the breathing is, and it's you know it's really sad. But I'll leave it there, Lovey. She said he died in 2020. Okay, that's why I can't tell. Well, yeah. Well, this was too far gone. Definitely way too far gone with what was going on around him, Lovey. Definitely way too gone. He just keeps showing me what he was showing me there. So I'll leave that there. Thank you. Over to you then, Miss Ellie. We'll be back.
Live 90.5.
We'll be back in a
SE Timbers Castle Hill are flooring experts, not just flooring.
Hey?
SE Timbers.
I just realised the time when I just realised the time when I I just realised the time when I saw you press the button. I'm all tangled up here. It's like I've got a knot. He's still here. He won't leave my side there, Karma. Who was it to her? Who was it to you? Because he's definitely male. He won't leave my side. It's like he's tries to shock me about it. It's very demonic type, very demonic behavior. And I say that because I feel like the drugs was just very like evil, you know, like not evil, but when I say it like demonic, I just have to use that word. Her nephew, yeah.
Welcome to Sunplus, where finance is made easy for you.
It's really like he's really wants to shock me with it. I've had readings before where they'll be, you know, done something to themselves, and you can imagine, and they come here and they show me, and they'll continue to show me because they want to shock me, because that's just the way they are. They want that narcissistic thing, and that's what I feel with him as well. He just wants to continually shock me with what he's done, but it doesn't shock me.
Does your smile embarrass you? If you have loose, damaged, or missing teeth, or loose,
it's like he wants me to know, he wants me to like keep the pain alive or something. I don't know. It's really quite bizarre, Karma. Sorry, I don't mean to upset you anymore. But I do feel like he was way too far gone. His breathing was so shallow, I couldn't tell whether he was passed on or not, because he was showing me with him there living but not living, if that makes sense.
We all know businesses that don't answer their phones sound unprofessional and lose new customers.
Really sad.
Every business can have a turnkey receptionist team answering calls for just $1 per day plus call charges. Stop sending your customers.
And he was quite a good-looking young man as well.
Smart businesses using turnkey receptionists by calling 028069.
There was nothing you could do, he said. Nothing you could do.
Turnkey receptionist.
No, you thought he was a narcissist, but he's showing me that. Welcome back to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. You're with International Psychic Medium Lesley Spaliviero, and welcome back to my show. We're live across the world, including Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, Facebook, the Alive 90.5 FM radio station Facebook page, and also Omni Studio and iHeartRadio. And we've just had if you just tuned in, we've just had a reading with Karma Feeney and the nephew. I saw him passed on, like I'm a medium, so I just saw him passed right next to me, but I wasn't sure. His breathing was so low, I couldn't tell whether he was passed or not passed. So it was quite bizarre because of the drug addiction. But I do feel like this was quite demonic. And she's saying to me that he wasn't narcissistic, but he's showing me in a narcissistic way. I didn't mean that he was narcissistic. I'm just saying he's showing me because they want to shock me. He wants to keep shocking me to bring this to my attention. And that's what they can do sometimes from the other side. It's just like that part of them that they want to, you know, get the attention, all the attention. So, but I do feel like this young man was either sexually assaulted when he was younger or something like that, and he couldn't cope with his life. That's what I'm getting here. And he was just way too far gone. But anyway, we'll leave that there. I want to bring the show up a little bit. Yeah, so handsome. That's right. Because I said to her during the ad break, he was very good looking, and he was like, but he was just so traumatized by some things in his past there. And she's saying, it's 4 years today. There you go. That's why he's here. That's why he keeps drawing my attention to him. Now it makes sense, Lovey. And he knows you're on here. That's why. How beautiful is that? See how spirit works? So I had this early come through, and now all my pain's gone in my body now that you've said that. Because I had all this pain in my body going, oh my God, what's wrong with me? I can't breathe before. And wow. Yeah, you're welcome there, Karma. She said, thank you. But, you know, drugs, spirits, you know, alcohol, all that stuff is quite, you know, it can catch you out, guys. It can really catch you out. And it sounds weird. People have a good time when they're drunk, when they have a few too many, but it's actually quite demonic when you think about it, because spirit is called spirit for a reason, because the spirits come in you, so. But anyway, we'll leave that there. What have we got here? Cheyenne said, it's my 30th birthday tomorrow. Leslie, would love to hear if you have any messages for me and my children, guidance, or just messages from Spirit. Thank you in advance. Cheyenne, happy birthday for tomorrow. Gosh, do you know how many people I know having birthdays and the Librans around me? We've got 6 Librans in our group. It's quite a lot of us in our group, and there's 6 Librans in this. It's so quite funny. And they're all just as beautiful and as unique as each other. And what do we got here? 30th birthday tomorrow. So happy 30th birthday. Wow, go figure. And it's going to be a great day. Now, for some reason, I hear thunderstorms. Did you have thunderstorms today? I don't know where you live, but thunderstorm. I don't know why. I just saw the lightning just crack and thunderstorm. I don't know what that is about, like lightning. Or is this just saying that things are going to be like lightning for you, like good times? What is the thunder crack? That's what I'm hearing, thunderstorm. I'm also getting 14 around you, 5 in the month of May as well. They also give me 17, 8 in August. Lots of numbers for you. But tomorrow is going to be a very special day. And I'm not just saying that because I want to generalize it, but I feel like this is going to be a very special day. It's like tears of happiness, tears of sorrow as well. So double up and down. And this is what it's been like for you in the last few weeks. Is that correct? So up and down in the last few weeks. And it's like you're 30 tomorrow. I wish I was 30 again. I'd tell you what, I would change so many different things. My daughter would have been 1 year old, and but I feel like things are going to settle down for you. And this is going to be around Christmas time. It's like you love Christmas. Is that correct? You like celebrating Christmas. I mean, everyone's like a lot of people don't like celebrating Christmas, but you like exception to the rule. It's like you really like it. They're just showing me lots of cake, lots of different things for you tomorrow. I don't want to spoil your day, so I'm going to leave it there and just say happy birthday, because I don't want to say what I see, and I'll leave it there. Sometimes I've done that in the past, and I see, oh, you're getting married. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to ruin the surprise. Cheyenne, yes, definitely being greeted with chaotic weather. There you go. 100%. I just see like really bad thunderstorms. It's like you want to go outside, but you can't go outside because it's so bad. It's like, is this like storm, like not a twister, but it could be a twister. Twister, we call them twisters or cyclones or hurricanes here, but not as bad. I mean, I know you guys somewhere around the world just had a hurricane, Milton, whatever it was. Milton, but I just feel like that it's like real bad weather. Like, and I'm not just saying that because the weather's bad here at the moment, but because I just see the storm and it's like, oh, not again. I can't go out because I need to stay in a bit because of the lightning. It's really bad. But I'll leave that there. Any other validations there, Ellie?
Yes.
Okay.
There's one from Rebecca Price. She said, hey, Leslie, you just said I am getting the word fear around you, and that is linked to my anxiety. I am working on getting my anxiety back to not stressing about everything.
Yeah, good. It's beautiful. Well done. Rebecca, you're doing really well, lovey. Keep going. Don't stop in the middle. I feel like the things, like I said earlier, I'm just going back to what I wrote, OCD and fear. Yeah, good. I don't like to put fear into people, but yeah, they're also, Rebecca, I just got to go back to you to finish this part of the reading because I just got pain in my right ovary for you as well. So get things sorted out, lovey, if you haven't had that checked. Okay, whatever's going on there. And I'll leave it there. Thank you. All right. So we just want to say good evening to my friends Anne-Marie and Alan. They're always watching my show. They're top fans. We've also got here, yes, definitely being greeted with chaotic weather from Cheyenne, yes. So everybody's saying happy birthday to what was her name? Sorry, oh gosh, Cheyenne. We forgot her name. Whoops, there we go. The live just jumped again. Yeah, good evening, Bev, and we're sending all our love to you there. And prayers, lovey. So if you'd like to have a free mini reading, then come over to the main page. We've only got about 20 minutes to go on Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air Facebook page. And we're also on the Alive 90.5 FM Facebook page as well. So we stream live every week from 8 till 10 on a Monday and 8 till 10 on a Sunday. Occasionally I do a special like I did last Thursday, which was with the Abandoned and Haunted page. It was great. We spoke about all the things that we did at the ghost investigation on the previous week, on the previous Saturday, and we also spoke about some of the equipment. So if you haven't watched last Thursday's special edition, then go watch that, guys, so that you can see what happened. And I actually played some of the recordings of the ghosts that I was talking to as well, that Teresa and John and Chatted kindly gave me. Good night, everyone. Have a great week. Sending messages. Dalrina George. Thank you, lovey. Yes, we're truly sorry for people, on this page here. There's a lot of people that share kindness and love and, their friendship with each other. And a lot of people have come to know each other on my page. And it's all because it's a beautiful community in here. So if you're feeling low, if you're feeling sad, join the page, love, like, and share it. I'm sure that you will, understand a couple of weeks in of watching my show, and going from there, you'll be able to see how many people in here care about you. It's a lot of people that are really kind in this world. And then you've got the real baddies, so yin and the yang. Carol Cook, hi Leslie, Ellie and Spirit. Is there a visit to Portugal to see my son? Haven't seen him since April. In much gratitude. Yes, I do feel like, and this is going to be coming up in June, July, Carol. June or July visit, because I feel like if you do it then, you're going to have a longer stay. There's no point going and having a shorter stay. I can see 4 to 6 weeks there. Okay, and it's going to be really worthwhile. So it's going to be amazing. How nice will it be? And it's such a beautiful area. I just see water everywhere, like sea water everywhere. I don't know why. I just see ocean, sea water. Is that right? Ocean. That's cool. But I'll leave it there. I'm going forward. Just keep going. So we've done that validation. If you've got a question, send it to me now so that we can try and get to it before we finish. We're going to be finished shortly. Isabella, yes, there's a lot of people from Melbourne on here as well. Okay. Any other validations there, Ellie?
Not yet.
Okay. Sharon, holiday planned for a week coming. Let's hope it's all good and not disruptive. I do love a good storm. Yeah, I do too. It's really weird. I'm terrified of storms. And yet I love watching all those twister shows because I just cannot believe the power in Mother Nature. So I really like watching the hurricanes and the twisters and the cyclones on TV. I always watch the documentaries, but then again, I can't ever be in front of one, that's for sure. I can't ever be in their path or go chasing them like those people go and chase them overseas, that's for sure. No, thank you. Leslie and Angels, I'm going to get going myself, thank you. Good evening, Karen. Everyone's saying good evening, and I have not. Will Oscar go to uni? Yes. Marge, yes. I think I said that ages ago for you, Marge. Yes, he will. Where are we? Yes, my beautiful spirit rider. She is around still. I haven't spoken to her for a couple of weeks, actually. I might have to give her a call. I'm just going back on the live here. Okay, Isabella Boxtel. How are you, beautiful ladies, going? I'm from Melbourne. Can I please have a reading, Isabella? So Isabella Boxtel, good evening. I get 14 around you and 5 in the month of May, and I'm also getting 7, so July. So just plain old 7. No other numbers. They said not to add it together because there's nothing to add together on that one. I'm also getting 11, so lots of numbers around you. 11 November, 2 in February. Wow. I'm also getting pain on the right side of my stomach as well. I feel like this was a male around you, and they're also showing me like not sailing boat, but you know, when you walk on a jetty or something like that, a jetty, well, near the water. Like it's not, it looks like a river, water, jetty, something like that. And I don't feel like this is ocean, but I see someone fishing in like you know, when they throw out the line from the banks, bank fishing or something like that. And this is definitely a male. And I'm also getting the number 13 around you. So 1 and 3 is 4 in the month of April. You got lots of numbers. Wow. So you got 14, 5, May, 7 or July, 11 or November, 2 or February, and 13 or 4 or April. Lots of numbers around you. And things are going to be changing around February next year for you, lovey. So look forward to it. Lots of opportunities. And I do feel like this is going to be a shift in gears around whatever you're doing around the environment at the moment. Definitely shifting in gears. It's like you're moving upwards. It's like I'm moving on, moving up, on and up. That's what I'm hearing. And I'll leave that there. Do you write really proper? Because Spirit just said ask her about her writing. Because I write like a scribble, like half shorthand, half something, and then I just wrote on and up, but I wrote it really, really formal, you know, and like this is my scribble, and then I just wrote on and up there, and someone had a go at me and said you didn't write on properly, and I said okay, let's do it properly again. But I'm really quite formal writing, you know, like a school teacher kind of writing, like an English teacher. They just said that my writing's terrible. I said, I know, I can't read it. But I'll leave that there. Thank you. Any other validations there, Ellie? Not yet. All righty. What else have we got here, guys? Whoops. Okay, Natalie, I'm on the right pages. I've asked Lesley in Spirit, is there any messages, and use my manners? It seems like it's passing me. What do you mean? Just because we don't always give you a reading every time you come on, Nat, doesn't mean that I don't see it. I do miss things sometimes because the live goes so quickly. And then if the algorithm in the background doesn't show me, like you might be posting something and I can't see it because there's an algorithm, and then I'll get the message after the show's finished. It's so crazy, this algorithm. But definitely good things coming up for you there, Nat. So hold the fort. I only did a reading for you, I think it was last week. So hold the fort, because I feel like that things are definitely changing around you. And this is going to be this is nearly what, the 14th, is it? The 14th of October. So I'm getting the 20th of October-ish onwards to November, to around the same for November. Okay, so 20 October, 20 November, that time frame, things are definitely changing around you. So look forward to it. And I'll leave that there. So, yep, you're on the right page. Hi, Sherry Henderson. Hi, Sherry. Sean Lakawatse, good evening. Marge, thank you. I'm on your page. I fell asleep, didn't sleep last night. Yes. Well, we've got daylight savings that's been put an hour earlier. And do you know that little 1 hour earlier has really exhausted me last week. I was so tired. I even slept in Sunday.
We actually went an hour forward.
Yes, I mean, like, yeah. It's made me so exhausted. I think it was Saturday or Sunday. I can't remember. No,
Sunday.
No. What I mean is, Saturday I slept in. Oh my God, I slept in till 10 o'clock. I've never slept in that long in my life. I needed it. I couldn't believe what time I woke up. It was so bad. What were you going to say, Ellie? You going to say something?
No.
But I want to do a beautiful prayer for. I'm just looking for a beautiful prayer for Bev Ridley, for her dad. And I'm going to do this beautiful prayer for her in a second, because her father is being euthanized this Friday. And I think this one here, this beautiful prayer from Miss Wendy Harvey, is the prayer for Bev Ridley tonight. And we send you our love, we send our good wishes to you, Lovey, in such a hard time. And this is called In Spirit We Are Here. You feel you have lost me, but I feel and see your pain. You feel like your life will never be the same. I hold you so gently as you pray. Believe me, I am with you in spirit. In your heart I will stay. I am always there, be it through a soft breeze or white clouds high up above, be it with signs from a butterfly or feathers always sent with love. You will feel in my presence even though I am here. I know you are sad as you hold on to your fear. As much as you know I have now physically gone, you will hear me through thoughts or even our own special songs. I have simply left this thing we call earth. Believe me, I will feel and I see you even though your heart hurts. Just think of me smiling, no longer in pain. No, in your heart we will meet again. I wish you peace on your as you go on as on you must go. Remember our promise to go with the flow. I will love you dearly as I have always done. We have many happy memories while we had so much fun. Why do we have this journey, we would often ask. My work here is done, dear. I have fulfilled my task. Be gentle and kind as you let your broken heart mend. Love and light and blessings to you I will send. And good night, everybody. You're listening to Alive 90.5 FM. And we'll be back next Monday night from 8 till 10. And good evening. Cheers. Bye.
To Alive 90.5.
If you'd like to know more about us, jump onto our website.
www.alive905.com.au.
Good night, everybody. Okay.